up on this segment of Out and About Art, we're meeting Nikki Hunt, the owner and operator of Scout and Tag in Lakeland. Our last highlighted local business is Scout and Tag, a home decor and gift store that features antique and vintage pieces, reimagined furniture, and locally made Lakeland and Polk County centric gifts. I got the chance to sit down with Nikki Hunt, who has become a curator and supporter of many Polk County artists through her business. Let's take a look.
My name is Nikki Hunt, and I'm the owner of Scout and Tag, which is located in downtown Lakeland. We started this location about 5 years ago, and we've opened a second location at the beginning of this year, which is in Dixieland, which is about a mile down the road on South Florida Avenue. Scout and Tag is a home and gift store, and it's in the old Strand Theater. So this theater opened in the 1920s, and right now it occupies 4 different stores. So Scout and Tag occupies 3,500 square feet of this old historic theater. We offer many different items. We started off with furniture, and then we kind of evolved into home decor, and then slowly into gifts. I think I've always been drawn to design and to beauty, and I was in the position to start something new with my life, and it was just kind of happenstance that I fell into first starting off with furniture. My sister suggested the farmer's market, and I thought that's weird, like who would buy furniture at a farmer's market? But they allowed me to do it, and I staged it so my tent looked kind of like a home. And that first week we sold 2 pieces of furniture, and it just kind of just evolved from there. I began finding things on the side of the road that were discarded, went to thrift stores, and just started what I called reimagining furniture. Sometimes I'd take out the drawers and make a console out of it so you could put your DVD player and different devices that you'd need for your TV, and repurpose things. And it felt good because we were giving something new life, but also it was providing for our family, so it was kind of a neat transition. Finding the right piece of furniture is key. I think for me there's a few things that I look for. Dovetail drawers. That means it's like real wood, it's not particle board, and it's got some quality into the maker of it. It's mainly things that I think are visually appealing and that have some quality to the workmanship on it. Being a retail owner has its challenges. Some of those are the holidays. I remember that first year we opened on the holiday walkabout. And so that happens right after Thanksgiving. And so that year was the first year I didn't go to Atlanta, where my husband's family, which was our tradition, to go do. So we gave up that part of our lives. And now Christmases are no longer the same. We are constantly working. And so that's one of the biggest challenges, is that part of the year is, luckily for me, my children are a little bit older. And so it's allowed me to we still enjoy each other, but they don't need mom as much, and they have a little bit more freedom. Another big challenge was we didn't go in debt to start the space, so everything had to go super, super slow. Just as we could afford to do something, we did it, and so it just made our launch take that much longer. But I think that was good, because sometimes in the constraint of finances, it pushes you to have to be creative. So with what we had, we were able to do more or do things differently than had we had resources available to us. And what that did really for us was we ended up teaming up with local artists. That was one of the big pushes for that, is like, we have all this amazing space and we would like to fill it, but we can't afford to fill it. So let's talk to local artisans and see if they would like to maybe bring in some of their things and consign them here at our store. Luckily, throughout the years, we've evolved in some of those relationships where we just purchase things outright now. And so they're able to sustain themselves, and we're able to have locally made products in our store. So the first artist that we teamed up with was Bump Galetta. And we teamed up with him because we had seen some artwork that had been done in other cities that illustrated what that city was known for. So we started off with one print a month, and that was partly just because what we could afford. But also it created anticipation and excitement to see what the next installation was going to be. So one thing that our store is known for is Lakeland specific items. We started off with our Lakeland pillow. It's a Lakeland landmark pillow, and I actually looked it up. We have sold more than 650 of those pillows since we first designed it locally. Ink screen printing is the local screen printer. They print it, and then we have a girl who sews the pillows for us. And so that has been a staple, and that launched us into many other Lakeland specific things. We worked with a lot of local artists doing jewelry. We have some jewelry that's made out of china where it's broken and then smoothed out the edges, and it looks something that's unexpected and unusual. We have another vendor that does all things swans, and so she has gotten in all kinds of different swan pendants and made earrings out of them and necklaces, and it's evolved into coins. So now if you have a coin from a certain country that you'd like in a certain year that you'd like, she's able to make that for you personally as well. So if you're wanting anything that's specific to our county and to Lakeland specific, this would be the place to get it. Yeah, we opened a second location at the beginning of the year, and that spawned from the fact that we were doing workshops at this location in the evenings and kind of outgrew the space, and so we acquired a new space. The way the workshops came about was we visited other cities and saw that painted sign workshops were super popular, and thought that since our store closes at 6 o'clock every day, that we could use our space in the evenings to host workshops. And so we started doing that. We held it in what used to be the kitchen area here of our store, and now it's our potting shed, but we could host 12 people in there to do painted signs, and it grew and grew and grew to where we needed to have additional space. So when you come to the atelier is what we've called our second location. That's a French word for workshop or studio. You can do our painted signs, which have been our staple throughout the year. We also do cookie decorating classes, calligraphy classes. We have charcuterie workshops. We have pottery classes, and we have many more classes that we're looking to offer. So it's become an experiential place to go. You basically you walk in, everything is ready for you, prepared, and you're able to leave with something that you really appreciate. And part of that reason is because of the way the workshops are designed, is that you tell us ahead of time what it is that you'd like, and then we actually have very large sticky stencils that are made. So you pick out the colors of what you want, you pick out the project that you would like to do. We have over 85 different painted signs to choose from, and they range from $25 on up. And so there's hopefully a price range and a design for everyone that they would enjoy. And when you leave, you actually have something that you're proud to either give as a gift, hang on your wall, or set in your home. So I think it's important for our city to support local business. Local business drives a community. I think it creates a sense of belonging and a vibrancy to our city. I think that when you support local business, you're getting something that's unique to your hometown and different than what you can get anywhere else. When businesses are looking to come to a city and to invest in a city, they'd like to see a downtown that's growing and vibrant. And I think Lakeland does an amazing job supporting local businesses.
Scout and Tag is located at 244 North Kentucky Avenue in Lakeland and is open Mondays through Fridays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram or visit their website at scoutandtag.com.